Marshmallow Fanboy coming back to you with another action figure review, this time of Marvel Legends series Blue Marvel from the controller Build-A-Wave. So you can see that that's Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel is one of these characters who was kind of like Sentry, where he popped up, but the dazzle of the character was that he'd always been around somewhat. So it's a very cool, like all of a sudden this sort of hyper intellect, kind of a Mr. Terrific, like smarter than Mr. Fantastic. I think he's smarter than Mr. Fantastic, if I remember right. I think, except for Luna from Devil Dinosaur, he's maybe the second smartest person in the Marvel Universe. I think he had a Ultimate series where him and a group of heroes went and they completely changed Galactus from a world devourer to a world builder, which is just trippy. He's reverted back to a world devourer since then, so it didn't stick. Nothing does, but it was still pretty cool. And that on the side, I'm pretty sure is David Nakayama. Awesome artist. I'm pretty sure that's David Nakayama. In any case, Blue Marvel and Speedball were the only two figures I was going to get in the wave. I ended up with all of them thanks to sales and things. I wanted to build out the controller once things got cheap enough, but also I just thought, the other figures in the wave were really good representations of the characters. So I got him. But that is Blue Marvel. And let's take him out. Let's take a closer look at him. Okay, now that he's out of the package, let's take a closer look at Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel, as I said, was part of the original Ultimates team when it joined the 616 universe, and it might be coincidence. There's a lot of characters that have had interactions with Galactus in the, 50, 60 years Galactus has existed. Blue Marvel was part of the team that turned him into from a world devourer into sort of a world builder. And of course, I think he's gone back to being a world devourer now, but it was a cool story. And that team had Black Panther, it had America Chavez, it had Captain Marvel, it had a couple other people we've had figures of, so we could put that Ultimates team back together. And of course, Blue Marvel was the leader of that team. The smartest man I think he's the smartest person in the Marvel Universe. I'm not absolutely sure about that, but as at least one of them, he was able to figure out how to transform Galactus. So let's take a closer look. First, I left his fists on so he could wield the sort of energy effects that he came with, but one is a trigger hand, and one is sort of an open. It looks like it could hold maybe a device, which would have been cool if he'd come with like a data pad or something to accentuate that scientist side. But he didn't. But he came with the effects. The effects are easy to clip onto the fists. So let's take those off. He also has this vest that it doesn't seem like it's clipped in or glued. It's real stiff on the back, though. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to take this off, but I think that if you took the arms off, you'd be able to get the jacket off. Because it feels like, it wasn't glued on the front or anything. So maybe there's a hole in the back, and maybe the jacket attaches to that hole to keep the jacket steady. Either way, the jacket is part of the costume, so I don't know why you would take it off anyway. So really nice striping on the costume, really nice colors. Looks just like Blue Marvel, the belt buckle and the boots. At least from what I remember of it, Blue Marvel doesn't appear often. He's kind of the Mr. Terrific of the Marvel Universe. They sort of bring him out maybe during big crises, but he's not out at all times. So this is accurate as far as what I remember of Blue Marvel. So let's go through the articulation. He can look up. Ooh, he can look straight down. He's got a little side to side here and there. Really good wingspan. Bicep swivel. Double pin elbows. Wrist swivel. Wrist hinge. Torso crunch. Torso crunch. Waist swivel. Hidden by the belt a little bit. The belt is adjustable. Regular pin legs. Thigh swivel. Double pin knees. He can almost kick his butt. Boot swivel. Foot hinge. Ankle rocker. And that is Blue Marvel. He's a cool figure. He's a nice addition to the Marvel Universe. And he will complete your Ultimates collection if you're into Ultimates. He was the leader, and I think he's the only figure missing. So until next time, enjoy your toys.